You are listening to Not on the Payroll right here at notonthepayroll.com. You can check us out at Facebook, check us out at YouTube, check us out at Rumble. You can also check out our content over at Twitter. Got a great interview for you today. We are sitting down with Kevin Terrier. He is a staple here at Buna. He's been here, man, how long have you been here?
This is year 34.
34, year 34.
Yep.
But you are the head coach and the athletic director here in Buna.
Yes.
And so you're the head coach of the football team?
Yes, sir.
Here at Buna. So tell us a little bit about what the season's looking like. I mean, obviously you guys just came off of Bridge City and took a loss. It wasn't too crazy of a loss. It wasn't a blowout, and then now you're coming into Crocket, but you're kind of looking at some things, a little different with some of the injuries and things like that. So kind of tell us what you guys are kind of forecasting at this point.
Well, I thought we were going to be very competitive this year and have a really good season. Looking forward to progressing and playing in the playoffs, but we against Bridge City or against Corrigan week 1, our starting center broke his ankle.
Oh, wow.
And then this past week we had several more injuries, dislocated shoulder, and we're going through the process of healing up some other guys. We have some of our key players are injured right now, pulled muscles in their legs, and so we're really trying to heal up. Bridge City was very physical, but we felt like we were in that game to the bitter end. We had opportunities. We actually had the ball on the 4-yard line going in for the tie and score late, and things didn't fall our way through an interception. But we competed well. Our kids played hard, and we're trying to get ready for a very fast, physical Crocket team right now.
Okay.
They are very, very talented.
Okay.
A lot of speed. They've got a lot of big kids, but week in and week out, our guys are not near as big as our opponents.
Right.
But they are very physical. They're very tough, and they will get after it.
So you guys are looking at, 3 more games before district?
We have 2 more.
2 more games.
2 more games before
district
2 more.
starts.
We have Crocket this week and Coombs next week.
Okay.
And then we get Orangefield Bobcats for our district opener. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So looking at the district at this point, what's kind of your, obviously getting to district's going to be a little bit of a hurdle, but at the same time, looking at district at this point, from what you can tell of some of the other teams, who's kind of stacking up to be kind of the tough competitors?
This district is really pretty difficult with Anahuac and East Chambers. They're in the playoffs every single year. Right. Orangefield actually won the district last year. Very physical football team, well coached, and then Kerberville's doing really well, playing tough. So it's very competitive, very even. But I think if we get all of our guys back healthy and healed up over the next 2 weeks when we start district, I think we'll be okay.
Very cool. Very cool. So, what do you feel like some of the team's strong points are?
Anahuac's big, physical, fast. They have everything, and they get a lot of move-ins.
Right.
But they, Coach Neese does a great job with those guys. Coach Smalley down at Orangefield, he does a great job with their kids. They're always ready to play. They have a lot of school pride, and he does things the right way. Coach Sutherland down at East Chambers, same thing. And I know Kerberville's Trey's doing a great job with their kids. Coach Allen, he's young, energetic, and getting them kids playing hard. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how everything comes out in the wash.
So what do you feel like y'all's strong suit is right now?
Well, we graduated a bunch of linemen last year, but I did have a couple of kids come out. They said they wanted to play for me, and they've added to our offensive line, but our skill kids are really, really good. We have almost every skill kid from the last year back, and Caden Deal, one of our receivers, he's our go-to guy. Billy Robinson is playing both ways this year. He's playing in the secondary, and one of our slot receivers, Jacob Johnson, our running back, rushed for over 2,000 yards last year. Toby Marsh, our quarterback, threw for 1,500 yards last year.
Right.
But we have tons of skilled kids, and that's what we're banking on, them being healthy, and right now they're not. So we're trying to get them filled up so that we can get back to where we want to be.
Good deal. So really, you kind of got a young offensive line.
Offensive line.
Yep. But that's okay.
And then
that's okay.
With the center going down, it made it even worse. But actually, I would say that Moss has filled in at center, stepped in. The first game, he actually played right tackle, guard, and center a little bit.
Okay.
And then he transitioned over to being the full-time center in week 2, and he's done a remarkable job for us. So
good deal. Well, I tell you what, we like we talked about off camera, I definitely want to make this a consistent thing of us sitting down and kind of getting an update as to where you guys are at. Now that I found where you're located, going to the old building, they kind of looking at me like, who's this old man showing up over here? I mean, it's almost, like I told you earlier, it's like I got the, iPhone 1 edition of Buna High School. I mean, this thing has really come a long way, man. But, no, I really appreciate you taking time with me and just sitting down and just kind of giving us an update. Any last things you want to put out to the folks?
Not really. I think we're headed in the right direction. We've corrected some mistakes that we've made over the last couple of weeks, and I'd love to see everybody out supporting these kids because they work their tails off. Even I love these kids. The band, the twirlers, everybody puts in a lot of work for these. The showcase on Friday night each week, and it does my heart good to see the community supporting them and being up there in the stands and making a lot of noise. So
that's exactly right.
It makes Friday nights exciting.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And maybe with Crocket, they can show up especially strong just to try to make up for some of the damage you guys have taken on the field just
Absolutely.
physically. So that'll kind of help out.
Absolutely.
See if we can do that 12th man game.
Absolutely.
All right, man. I appreciate you taking time with me.
Appreciate you coming.
Thank you, bud.